before we welcome recent BYU football signee, 6'6", 325-pound offensive lineman Seth Willis out of Connecticut. He's on the Deseret First Credit Union hotline. Seth, nice to have you on the show, man.
Hey, what's happening?
You know, we're just hanging out, doing a show.
Yeah, just doing sports.
And you're probably in school, and Jerem always likes to have us ask the question, what class do you have next?
Oh, I'm actually not in school today. Our school gives us 2 days off President's Day weekend.
Oh, nice.
Dude,
Yes.
I'm moving to Connecticut.
Yes.
Man, that's awesome. What have you done with your long weekend here?
Yesterday watched girls basketball, and then the other student section tried to fight me, but then they saw how big I was.
Because you're 6'6", 325.
Oh, yeah. 313.
Oh,
313.
313.
Okay. Yeah. The update. Thank you.
I would say that's a poor decision that you would pick out Seth Willis of all people to go after. You know, just
it's just because I was the loudest one.
This is what we like. We like to hear that these type of players are coming to BYU, Seth. In fact, I learned something very interesting about you and your mom specifically. Like, she's a rules expert on college football and is like into the recruiting and stuff. What kind of an influence and impact has your mom had on you as you've developed your football career?
I mean, my mom's a big deal with it. She sat me down my sophomore year and was like, hey, are you all in on college? And I said, yeah, I'm all in on college. She goes, well, I'm all in. And then when I started talking to coaches, she talked to them about rules and what she had to do and all this and that. And, you know, she what was it? She used to do human resources, so she's really good at marketing herself and, like, was then. So she used that with me, like, hey, you know, send this letter and then follow up with a call to this coach and then all this stuff. Hey, did you call this guy? So she was a big pusher.
And you'll be a pusher as an offensive lineman, too. I think that works really well.
Course.
Yeah.
Of course.
What was it? So when did the conversation start with BYU? Did you come to camps? Was Bronco the initial coach to kind of go after you, Garrett 2J and those guys?
They didn't really go after me. I came out to camp as a freshman, and it was like a one-day thing, but I kind of sucked. So I was glazed over for sure. But then a member of my ward actually sent my film out to Coach Kafusi and then say, hey, this kid's pretty big, and I hear he likes football. And this was last January. And then Coach Kafusi referred me to Coach Empey, and then Coach Empey called one of his buddies that lives out here and then got me in contact with him. So that's kind of how it all started. And then I went out to a camp that summer. Why
did you feel like, okay, BYU is the place for me. I want to play for Coach Empey and for Kalani Sitake and do my thing with the stretch Y on my helmet?
Probably because I felt the most at home with everything about BYU. You know, walking around on the campus. It's Utah. I've always loved Utah. I have family out there. I love visiting. And then just the experience I've been able to have in such a short year, I just really want to keep those things going, keep those good times rolling.
What were the in-home visits like, and who showed up?
Oh, the home visits were awesome. First one was just Coach Empey, but then a couple weeks later, Coach Empey, Coach Detmer, and Coach Sitake came out, and we had a ton of fun. My mom, of course, cooked food. She's Cuban. She's got to cook food.
Oh man, I want to eat at your house, dude.
Yeah, that's why I'm so big, you know. But yeah, so we would just sit there and talk for like 2 hours, and it was so crazy because we were talking like old friends, only having met that same year, no more than like 4 months before.
That
was really cool.
That's great because Kalani Sitake is incredibly personable. Ty Detmer, in spite of his accent, is cool, I guess, too. And and Mike Empey's the man. What, did you grow up a BYU fan? Did you know who Ty was? Because here you are at your house, and a Heisman Trophy winner shows up. What's that like?
Bigger deal for my dad than me, for sure. Because, you know, I'd always heard the name around, but I was never, you know, a gung-ho fan of BYU stuff until I committed. Then I got crazy. But yeah, so when I heard, Ty Detmer, he won a Heisman, I was like, wow, that's a Heisman. And then I told all my friends, they're like, oh, no way, no one from BYU won a Heisman. So, yeah, he did.
Check Google, 1990. Let's go, man.
And a national championship.
Oh, yeah.
Seth Willis with us, recent BYU football signee, 6'6", 313-pound offensive lineman, as we have just learned. What do you think of your offensive line coach, Mike Empey?
Oh, he's the man. He actually reminds me of my dad because my dad played left tackle. He's a good old Western boy because Coach Hemp's from Inhome. My dad's from, I want to say, Riverton, Utah. Yeah, he spent a lot of his life there, so they're just the good old boys. He's a funny dude, too, and he seems like a good mentor coach, not a yell, get in your face coach, which is what I think I respond to more.
Yeah. What position are you specifically?
In high school, I was a left tackle, so, maybe left tackle, maybe right tackle. And then I took some reps at guard, too, out of camp, so I could do anything. But Coach Hempy, what he said he wanted to do was recruit, big old guys and just move them around where he needs them.
Yeah, the versatility has been there for BYU. And BYU's getting back to getting dudes like you. Tall, big, establish the run, pass block, lots of pancakes, so bring your griddle to campus. What's your situation with going on a mission first or playing first?
I'm heading out on a mission. I put my availability for July 1st, so I'm trying to get out as soon as possible so I can get back in shape. But funny thing about that, I actually am waiting in a doctor's office right now for a dentist appointment to get some stuff sorted out there. So.
Nice. If you need to have them hurry up the process, you could just hand the phone to the secretary or whatever. We'll make that happen.
Yeah.
We got to get Seth out. We need him back. We need him.
Exactly.
Wait.
Let's get the ball rolling. Yeah. So I guess that weight really is official. Did you just get off the scale?
I did, yeah. I was this morning. I was so happy because, believe it or not, I was 345 in the new year. And then I decided, wow, that's like fat for me.
Wow.
So in 7 weeks, you've lost 30-ish pounds?
Yeah. It's all just dieting.
Nicely done,
impressive.
Seth. Yeah, very, very impressive. Hey, we'll let you get back to your doctor's appointment and getting the ball rolling that way. But, we're looking forward to seeing you at BYU in a couple of years. We wish you the best of luck on your mission, and it's been great to talk to you.
Thanks so much. It's been awesome.
You got it. Seth Willis with us on the Deseret First Credit Union Hotline. Deseret First, your values, your timeline, your financial future.
Hey.